Ugh, got all these bets. Got all these bets. These bet slips, and I don't know what to do. All right. Oh, my glasses. Gotta put the glasses on. I still don't know what to do. Oh. You know what? You know what I have to do? I have to call up the PD King, CJ. I gotta call him up.
Yo, what's good, dude? Yeah, I know, man. There's so much stuff to bet on today. I really haven't even gone into anything, haven't researched anything. I know, crazy, right? You know what? Let me add Tommy to the call. I guarantee you he's got his bet slip made up already. Dingers, the whole 9 yard. Let me just add him to the call real quick. Hold on.
Do it. Mizorowski, the Scoobs. Decisions. Oh, hang on 1 second. That's CJ. Maybe he can help. How's it going, pal? You too? Dude, I got no idea what to do. Got no advice to give you. But you know who does have advice? The parlay guy. Yeah, Rob the parlay guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and phone him in. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, is that Tommy? Let me see what Tommy wants. What's up, Tommy Stats? What's going on? You don't know what to put on your bet slips? And you talk to none of you know what to put on your bet slips. I've been polishing me and PD King's golf trophies, and I haven't had time to do any research. All right, how about I call Kel Dog and see what he's got for his bet slips? All right, hold on.
The Phillies, no, they got a weird mascot. I can't do that. The Cardinals, that's a little bit of a stretch. Oh, who is that? Oh, what's up, Rob? I know, dude. I can't find anything either. Like, what are we supposed to bet on? There's nothing going on. What do you bet? Don't talk about Ethel like that. That's a little rude, okay? You know what? Let me hang on. Let me just call Parker. Let me see what he has to say, and then we'll go from there. That's all we gotta do. All right? All right. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Parker.
Hey, Kel. Hey, guys, what's up? Guys, I'm going to work. Just watch Just the Bet Slips on X and YouTube, presented by Fanfare Sports Network, weekdays at 6 and weekends at noon.
Of course! Just the Bet Slips! On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up? What is up? Bet Slip Nation. Your boys are here on Sunday, July the 20th. We're getting into the dog days, my friend. And I am joined by, as seen in the video, the parlay guy himself, Rob, home from brunch, and is ready to talk some slips today. How we doing, dude?
Good. I think I missed plus 900 yesterday by one total base for Aaron Judge, and that was like a 6-legger, so that was tough. But you know, we've hit 3 750s in the last like 6 days, so I can't be too mad.
Cannot complain. I totally agree with you. Yeah, I'm just other than yesterday, I was sick as a dog, so just couldn't run a show, and it was my wife's birthday. Shout out to my wife. But other than that, we move on. We move to Sunday, and then we have I feel bad because Parker did such a good job, and I really do try to make sure that we are live by 12, 12:05. I was a little later than I wanted to be today, but sometimes a man has to warm up a little bit of rice because he hasn't eaten anything in like 16 hours. So, and then get ready to make some picks on Just the Bet Slips, the greatest gambling show that ever existed. So I'm excited, glad we're back, and we got a couple of exciting things. We've got a couple videos from one of our boys. We've got picks galore. We've got parlays. We've got zip-de-doos. We got hoo-has. We got everything. Oh, I didn't mean to say the hoo-has thing, but I can't take it back now. But we are here, and we are going to do everything in our power to bring you some hot tips for your bet slips. But before we do that, let's get to the thing that makes sure that we do not get in trouble. and I didn't. I see. I'm due for this at least once an episode. Got to share the screen before pulling up the screen. That's the general.
Yeah, that
how it
helps.
works. Yeah, it definitely helps. There it is. The disclaimer. We do not want to get in trouble. Neither does Fans First Sports Network, because this is a show presented by Fans First. But we are not professional gamblers. We do not get paid right now for these picks. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Always do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. Greatest piece of advice I've ever been given, arguably in my life. There's a couple I can think of, but we won't get into that. And then number 3, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. That's 1-800-GAMBLER, national help hotline to use if gambling has become addictive, because it can be. You, loved one, friend, cousin, whoever it is. 1-800-GAMBLER if you think that it's become a problem. That's why number 2 is so important. And this show right now is not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook. We all use our own sportsbooks by our own volition. We are, however, presented by Fans for Sports Network and at Just the Bet Slips all over socials. So that is 1-800-GAMBLER. Please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. And we are not paid professional gamblers, but we are here to bring you one thing and one thing only, my friend, and you know what that is. So why don't you tell the people with me, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips.
Bet slips.
So how did you do yesterday? Either just in general.
I didn't have a ton. I didn't actually do a lot of betting yesterday because I didn't like a lot of the spots that I normally do. I have a lot more today because I like a lot more today.
I bet.
Yeah, I don't know. I also want to say shout out to Bryson DeChambeau. My man was 2 under to start today. I bet him to come in second place, and it was $1 to win 601. He shot 7 under, and he is 2 shots out of it. Although he's done, he put a run that almost got me $600 off of $1. So I appreciate him trying. But yeah, I didn't do much yesterday. I don't think I had a bet, but I only had 3 out there, which was my parlay, the 750 club, and one other bet. So.
And just like you said, you just missed the.
Yeah, and I just missed that in plus 900. So, and then the 750 club I missed by 1. So yeah, I think I missed all 3 bets by 1 leg.
That's gambling for you. That's
it
gambling
is what it is.
You. What are you gonna do? But yeah, we're looking to get back into it. I accidentally showed a slide, but we will.
And if you back anything that I lose, please be patient with me. I'm from the 1900s.
There you go. That is an unbelievable shirt. Is that in reference to Oregon State?
No, it's the Oregon Trail.
Or Oregon, that's what I meant, Oregon Trail.
Yeah, I got it. Shout out to the TikTok shop. It was $10.
That is unbelievable. I love that shirt so much. Yeah, I mean, hey, we could, I could say that. Well, I guess we could both say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not 1990s. Just that wasn't a rip or anything. But
if you ever want to feel old, just have somebody who's like 18 say you're old. You're from the late 1900s.
I'm gonna be devastated when that happens. Or I might have.
My nephew said it to me at their party, and I was devastated.
I love getting the ID'd. I think I've mentioned this.
I get ID'd still, and I'm turning 43 in like a week, so I feel.
Oh well, shout out! And what day? What's the 27th?
August 9th. No, it's a couple weeks off. Yeah, it's a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
CJ's a week.
We talked about that because my surgery. I think I'm right in the middle of the two of you. My surgery is the 8th.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm right in the middle of you guys.
That's the day of my fantasy draft I have at home. So.
Unbelievable! I can't believe we're already. Well, I love that we're talking about football. It's so close. We can taste it. Me and you.
It really
I know.
is. Yeah.
Me and you. I know.
And college is even closer.
That's what I'm saying. Football, just football. Did I say NFL? I meant football in general.
Yeah.
Football is back very soon. I'm so excited. But yeah, let's just get into the fun, my man. We have videos for 2 of these. Sir Tommy did not put a video in, but I was hoping you could help us out with this one. So it is, I did just show it by accident. It is Only Dingers is back. He's
All right,
going
who
a
we
little
got?
light. We got Big Al. Got our guy Tommy here. He's got Bryce Harper to go. Bridge. I'm looking right now to see if
I mean, he hit 2 last night. I know that.
so just betting him to continue his
But I mean, he's been
tear.
he's been doing well over the last like 3 or 4 games. I think he has like 4 home runs in his last like 6 games or something like that. So he has been hitting well, and plus 350 considering his recent streak is pretty good. I was trying to look up and see if I have anything on the pitcher he's facing, but I don't think he's faced that pitcher before. So,
He's got 3
but
in
yeah,
his last 2, and he's got 4 in his last 6.
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Bryce
I know it's
Harper,
out of his
so
last 5 or 6. So
that's
yeah, so I mean, let's just hope he keeps that streak alive. And I'm pretty sure Tommy hit only dingers
against the
yesterday. So
Angels. Yeah. So
yeah,
shout out. I'm a
so
big
I
fan.
like this one for sure.
Shout out to Pablo. Bringing me stats.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go.
I don't think Harper has any at bats against this guy.
I think the next one. Oh, we're kind of. I should have split these up.
It's
You
all
know
good.
what? No.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna split it up. Look at this. Look at
Oh,
this.
I
On
got
the
you.
fly. On the fly. There it is. The other Tommy Stats bet is the bags. So I just want to explain the 2 numbers. So the left is what he put in our group, and the right is what I got it at when I put this in at like 10:45ish, 20. Like
Yeah.
so I can get the parlay numbers. So you're probably going to get both of them right around either of those numbers. So I just wanted to be
Right.
transparent. But he's got his boy Duran and a guy who's going to get paid. Well, first of all, probably traded, and second of all, definitely paid. Eugenio as well. Both of these guys are going to get paid. What am I talking about? But I got them at the right numbers, so the 120 and 100, and I got that at 340. I mean, I know for a fact both of these guys have put themselves in good positions to get that bag as it were. But is there anything you specifically would like to mention
Well,
about both of these guys?
I can speak about Suarez because he's going to be on my sheet later, and I did a lot of research on him. I'm all about some Suarez today. He's my favorite pick for everything today. He is 7 for 17 with 2 home runs and a double against McCollum, I believe is how you say his name. Miles
Michaelis. Yeah.
Michaelis. Sorry,
He
so
stinks.
he
Okay.
has bashed Michaelis in his 20 at bats against him with 3 walks, 2 home runs, a double, and 5 singles. So like him getting 2+ total, I think he had 10 total bases last night because he hit 2 home runs last night too. Like he's been on an absolute tear. Duran, I haven't paid that close attention to as much, but I know he's pretty safe to get hits every day, so he's hopefully get a double or a couple singles.
Yeah, I mean, I know he has a double today. Or excuse me, he had a double yesterday, 1 for 4 with a double. Before that, he's gotten so he's 3 out of his last 4. I'm reading that backwards. He has not hit this. He's only hit this 1 out of his last 4. But to start like 10 games ago, so July 6th, that's what I was reading. So from July 6th to July 9th, he hit this 3 out of those 4 games. Kind of went on a little bit of a, he's got 3 total doubles in the month of July, or from that period, July 6th to July 19th. Then he's got the 9 hits. So I think what you said is good. I think he's not necessarily a lock for 2 hits every game, but one of those could be a lock for a double. And maybe he's just going through one of those. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was going to say, it looks like he also had 2 home runs, so it looks like he's hit this 4 out of the last 9 games. So, I mean, 50-50 on 2 total bases is not bad, to be honest with you, when you're betting. And to get it plus money, I think it's still worth the risk. I mean, it's all gambling at the end of the day, but I think it's worth the risk.
That seems to be what we do most of the time. So that's just the bags. I just want to check what. No, we do know what it is because we just saw it. And I'm going to. Should I do his video and then show the slide, or slide then video? I'm asking you.
Let's go with the video first, and then we can just
Video
talk about
first.
it afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Actually, might make it a little easier on the both of us. So, if I did this right, yeah, that is right. Should be right. If I can figure this out. This is why I'm not the guru of videos. Okay, it is the first one. PD of the day. All the people are sitting there like, you've been on the show for how long and you still can't figure out how to do this stuff.
Those videos are hard if they're not labeled.
Well, yeah, that's actually a very good point. Thank you. All right, here it is. PD of the day from the PD King himself. It is CJ from the Sports GPS podcast, and most importantly, Just Bets.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's CJ, the PD King here, coming to you with my PD of the day first here on this video. Man, let me get Ranger Suarez 6+ Ks and a Phillies money line going off at plus 146. And the reasons why, the stats, baby. Yeah, that's right. Ranger has been a K machine this year. He's gotten 6+ in 9 of 13. Of those 4 that he missed, 3 of those he's gotten 5. So if you want to drop it down to 5+ Ks in the Phillies money line, go ahead and do that if you want to get the safer. You're not going to get plus odds, though. I think you're like basically even money, so not big plus odds. But you're close. So if you want to go 5+, play a little more conservative, that's fine. But 9 of 13 is good enough for me to take 6+. Go ahead and Ranger 6+, Phillies money line. And Ranger has given up 1 or less earned runs in 4 of his last 5 starts. The one start that he didn't was his last start before the All-Star game. He gave up 3. So it's not like he gave up a bunch. The Phillies are 3-5 over those last 5 starts because he gave up 1 earned run and they got the loss because the offense did nothing. The offense clicks at home. So let me get the Phillies to get that win today at home for Ranger Suarez. That is your performance double of the day.
Love that. And as you'll see later, that just gives me, I have the same pick as him on my tabletop. So I was, instead of being cryptic about it, I figured I would just say so. But here it is, just for the people. Oh, I have to get rid of him. Thank you to StreamYard for learning me. But here it is. The beautiful PD King, as he wears that crown so valiantly, and we'll get to it. He is currently well on top and deserves that crown. But there it is. Suarez, Phillies money line, 146. He must have done it on DraftKings because I got it at the exact same price. And there it is. K Machine, 6+ in 9 out of 13 starts, giving up the 13 earned runs in 4 out of 15. And they are 3-2 in his last 5. So some good stats from our PD King. Would you say that? Oh, I'm all over the place right now. Okay, I think I got it under control. All right. Would you doff the crown for your king, PD King?
Yeah. I mean, look, he's doing the last 2 months what I did the previous 3 months, and I've been flailing a little bit. I mean, I've been breaking close to even pretty much every month, but
well, yeah, because we've talked about it. And that's how I've been able to. I wouldn't necessarily say stay afloat. I've been doing pretty well, but I'm actually going to have some of that for my last call. Is some bets that I did not put on my tabletop that I'm strongly considering adding, but I didn't want to add them now. The ones I added on the tabletop are the ones that I'm very, very, I feel strongly about. But I also made other baseball bets already today that I'm just not sure if I want to put them on my record. And that honestly, that indecisiveness sometimes comes back to bite you in the butt. It's. But the ones that I put on there are my gut, and then the ones that I made, the ones that I put on there were my brain, and the ones that I didn't put on there were more of my gut. So I don't know which one to follow any given day. So
look, you're fighting with the same thing we all do, because there's a few of those 750 clubs that I almost put on my sheet as my parlay instead of the 750 club, which I'd be way up right now if I did that.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm up 20 units on the 750 club this month.
Yeah. So add that to what you are now, you would be in the lead, right. I think.
So it's I probably would still be slightly behind PD King, but not by much, maybe a unit or two. But
Yeah.
like, so I'm the same way, and I also had those free bets, and I thought about putting 25 2 days ago on the 750 Club, and I didn't, and it hit. That there's those things that we all fight with on our
Yeah.
gut tells us to do it, and our brain tells us not to.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know which one's better. If you're trying to gamble responsibly, I highly recommend going with your brain.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the daily go with your brain, and then on occasion trust your gut because
Yes.
those are the ones
Yes.
that you hit big on.
I feel like a 60-40 split brain gut.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
65-35, yeah. And that's coming from guys, myself and yourself, who gamble very responsibly.
yeah.
I would say very responsibly. So shout out to the PD King. But we have another segment to get to. I believe it. I don't know whose this is. I forgot to look at the order, so we're both going to be surprised. It is. Oh, it's your boy. Here he is. Here he is. I did that in the wrong order, but this is a Pat show, so everybody's got to
That's
just
all right.
chill. It is the 750 Club with our guy right here himself. Let me see if I can do it. There it is. Look at him chilling. And we will. Well, I have to get ready to bet this. So when I pull it up, I'm just going to start gambling it. So you get to
Yeah, you're good.
talk your stuff. So here it is. Bang. I don't know who this first guy plays for.
Wait,
Oh, Scherzer.
I don't know what that bet is because that's not my bet.
That's not your 750?
No,
Oh no.
that might
Oh,
be.
it's not. I think that's yesterday's. Wow. I don't know.
No, that's like
That
a
must be
week
from a
ago.
while ago. All right. You know what's funny is I had the right. Oh no, I didn't have anything right. Okay, we have to back out of here. So filibuster for me for a second. Talk about something. Anything.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'll read off a couple of my forget that dime bets that I was going to do at the end now.
Love
Because
that.
I have a 9-legger and a 7-legger that are complete forget that dimes. But I got a 9-legger that is $1 to win $139, which is Tampa Bay money line, Pittsburgh money line. I don't know why it says that, but New York Mets money line, Boston Red Sox money line, Minnesota Twins money line, Seattle Mariners money line, and Detroit Tigers money line. It's plus 138,012.
I forget that dime. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't screw up your tabletop before I move on. I can't. I could have sworn I had the right one, but yes, I believe I have the right one. No, I don't have your parlay. What is happening? I went to literally a completely different day. All right, everybody, stay tuned. Keep
Let's see.
keep
Yeah, I got
going.
another one. I'm pulling up my other one now because the other one is actually interesting. That
Your
the odds
parlay today's your parlay both your parlays today start. One of them starts with Crochet, one of them with Suarez. Is that true?
Yeah, one was
Your 750
Suarez.
starts with Suarez,
Suarez, correct.
and
And I'm
your
pretty sure the crochet. Yes, the crochet. Yes, correct.
okay. I figured it out. We figured it out. This is what you get when you come to a Pat Run show. So just deal with it.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is the one I was looking for. This is the 14-legger. That is $1 to win $3,343.
Okay, I figured this out. Jeez, love it though.
So I have the under 8.5 runs on the Giants Blue Jays game. I have the over 9 runs on the Orioles Tampa Bay Rays game. Over 9 runs on the Angels Phillies. Under 8 runs on the Padres Nationals. Pirates money line. Mets money line. Over 7.5 in the Royals Marlins. Over 7.5 in the Guardians Athletics. Red Sox money line. Twins money line. Over 9 in the Dodgers Brewers game. Over 9 in the Cardinals Diamondbacks games. Mariners money line, Tigers money line, which is $1 to win $3,343.47.
You can post that somewhere.
The problem is 2 of those games are just started, but
That's
so
okay.
I don't know what odds you'll get on them, but I'll send it in the thing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bring 2 things to the stage right now. One is the redone 750 Club. With a black screen. There it is. Bang. What's the one rule about Fight Club?
Don't talk about Fight Club.
What's the one rule about 750 Club?
Tell absolutely everyone.
There we go. And now, before we get back to it, I'm going to bring this guy from the car to the stage. It is the PD King himself, who's probably watching this and disappointed in me. But here it is, CJ, the PD King.
I'm not disappointed in you, to be very clear. Not disappointed. I know how hard my role is, and so I'm not disappointed. You're doing a great job, Pat.
Thank you. I appreciate that. How we doing? Ready
But
for the
seeing
750
this
Club?
makes me feel better about how good I do my job. So
That's also fair.
There's
a little hurtful, but I might just like I might just get in the lab and like just do like trial runs without like doing it. I think that's what I have to do. As I have to practice.
Well, luckily for you, I bet crazy bets that I can just rattle off while you're fixing things, so it's all good.
Yeah, see, there we go. We are all in the same spot. But I think I actually can just come into the StreamYard and practice without going live. So I think I just figured out what I need to do. But anyway, the PD King is here for the 750 Club, and let's get into that the new and improved 750 Club.
All right, so we've got Suarez. I kind of already talked about him. He's 7 for 17, 2 home runs and a double versus Mikolas. Wilson Contreras, 1+ hit. He's 6 for 10 versus Merrill Kelly lifetime. We got Ozzy Albies, who's surprisingly turning it on as of late. He's got 5 hits in his last 6 games. He's 7 for 21 versus Marcus Stroman. He had 2 home runs last night. Then I have a bet that I don't usually do, but it's Trout or Harper, either player to get a single. I feel like they're both probably going to get hits in this game, but why not do the either or, because it was a decent odds. And then my favorite bet of the day is the Padres Nationals no run in the first inning. You've got Pivetta, who has given up 1 run in his last 4 starts total, and you have Mackenzie Gore, who's only given up 4 runs in his last 3 starts, and they just faced each other on 6/25, and that game ended 1-0, where one guy only gave up 1 run, the other guy gave up no runs. So these guys just don't give up runs. So all we gotta do is get past the first inning. I have a much larger bet on this by itself on a different site, but I threw this in the parlay because you're getting it at minus like 115. So it really helps out boost it up. And I got this at plus 841.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Bang. There it is. I just got it at that as well. No, wait. I think I got it at 846. Yeah. Yep. So
it's getting better.
A little bit up.
It's getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Yep.
Yeah. Just by a little bit.
I
But
will
that
say
is...
I will say Nick Pivetta doesn't give up runs when his curveball is working. If his curveball comes out flat, it's like batting practice. But recently, he's had good command of it, and he's had good action on it. Hence the reason why he hasn't been giving up runs. Having watched Pivetta for way too long, I know that it's all about whether his curveball is working. Because if his curveball is working, he can throw that fastball up in the zone on the same plane of his curveball. And if curveball's breaking hard, then he's almost unhittable. Because he's able to get that same, it's the same vision out of the hand. One falls below the zone, one keeps playing to the top of the zone, you swing underneath it. So that's when Pivetta's at his best.
There you go. Love the little color commentary there, my friend. And that being said, we'll move on to the next one, which I do not know what it is. So I'm going to back out and see what we got. Nope, I removed it. So whatever. We'll have to go to the next one. Oh, I know what it is. And actually, maybe I did this the right way. It is green, my friends. And it is ready to be shared. It is the table top. Bang. I don't know. I think you both did fine. It's way easy. Kel doesn't understand how easy it is, but that's fine. But shout out to Kel always. Yeah, I don't even know who's first on this, so let's go. Oh, it is, okay, Tommy Stats. He's got a nice little parlay there. He's got Scooble 6. I have a similar bet, by the way, which I'm very excited for. He's got Scooble 6, Crochet, Brown, Woo, Pivetta, Joe Ryan, all at 5+. And then Mackenzie Gore, 4+, and he got that at 251.
He got absolutely shafted with his odds, by the way.
I agree. I tend to
I will
agree
tell
with
you,
that.
it's the Pavetta 5 and the Gore 4 that really bring it down, because that's like minus 360 on both of those.
I even think Scooble 6 is a little low, but that's
Yeah, Screwball
whatever.
6 is low too, because I think his over-under is 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, his over/under is 8.5. Nine,
Yeah.
you're getting like barely plus odds. 8, you're getting a little bit bigger negative odds, which you'll see in a little bit here on mine. But like, truthfully, the Brown, Wu, Pavetta, and Ryan at 5+ should be around like 178. So then you add Gore and you add Scooble, you should be over this amount. I think you got bad odds, and you'll see why I say that in a little bit here.
Well, I have a lot of these guys, but I threw a couple of different guys in to get these odds better, so you'll see when mine comes up, because I have Crochet, Screwball, Mackenzie Gore, and Pavetta all on mine. I just changed the other 2 guys, which changed the odds astronomically. The Scoobs.
There you go. The Scoobs. Tommy's in the chat. Shout out. And there is I mean, Corbin Carroll and Ketel Marte is what I'm assuming that is. And,
Yep.
The Cardinals could get swept and I could be very sad, but I'm going to choose to not be sad. So, but he got both of them to just get a hit at minus 145. So he is going a little conservative, but he does have he's got the 2.5 to 1 and he's got the minus 145. So he feels good about those, and that's where Tommy stats went with. I don't know. I have no idea who's next. Okay, it is the parlay guy.
All right, so like I said, I got Crochet for 6+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 9 straight, so I mean he's just Mr. 6 strikeouts. I have no doubts he's going to get 6 today. I've got Screwball for 7. I went 1 higher. I mean, he's hit the 7+ in 12 of his starts, but the last time he faced the Rangers on 5-9, he struck them out 12 times. So I feel pretty good about 7. Not to mention the Rangers strike out a lot, no matter who's pitching. And so if you put Screwball together with them, it's going to be a K-fest. I've got Joe Ryan, 6+ strikeouts. First of all, he's facing the Rockies, who's one of the worst hitters. I mean, the worst striking out team in all of baseball. I think they're actually ranked last. He's also hit 6+ strikeouts 11 times this year. Nick Pavetta, 5+ strikeouts. He's hit 5+ strikeouts 15 times this year. And he struck the Nats out 10 times on 625. He just struck them out 10 times. We only need half of that. We've got Mackenzie Gore, 4+ strikeouts, who's hit this in 18 of his 19 starts. And then lastly, I went with David Peterson for the Mets, 4+ strikeouts. He's done this 14 times this year, and the Reds are ranked in the bottom 10 in strikeouts in the league. I think he cruises to 4 pretty quickly, and I got this with a slight boost, I think a 15% boost to plus 492, so almost 5 to 1. So all I did was tick up Screwball, and I swapped out a couple. The problem I have is I like Wu, and I should have bet Wu. I don't like Brown because he's burned me too many times this year. Although he's been great, the few times I bet him, he always burns me. So I just refuse to bet him ever again.
Any thoughts, PD Kick?
Yeah, so my phone came up with temperature because it was sitting on my dash, and so now I had to cool it down and then shift it into a spot where it won't get sunlight. Things, technology and things, and yeah. So
those are things.
We're good
yeah.
now. We're good.
All right, let's do it. All right. Again, I don't know who's next, but I'm going to bring it up to the stage right now. It is again tabletop, and it is the PD King.
It's probably me. Yeah. I'm gonna take it, Brian. Woo. And the Mariners win. Brian Woo is arguably, and I put this in my video, but because you have me, you don't need my video.
True.
He has arguably been a top 5 pitcher in the AL this year, and it's kind of crazy to think that, but yeah, he's arguably been the best pitcher for the Mariners, which is also saying something considering they have Luis Castillo. But yeah, I feel like Brian Wu easy for 5Ks today in the Mariners money line. I love that. I'm going back to a standard well here. I got Trey Turner 2+ total bases and the Phillies money line. I wish that total bases included steals, because then this would be a lock. But the only thing you worry about is if he can't get a double. But he even takes sometimes routine singles, beats him out of the box and gets a double out of it. But he's been, hitting doubles to the wall. He's been hitting 2 singles in a game. He's been hot all year. The leader for the NL in hits. So I don't understand how he didn't make the All-Star game, but that's beside the point. But yeah, it's Trey Turner, 2+ total bases, and the Phillies money line today. They win at home. They win series at home. They're at home. They lost Friday, dramatic fashion. They're going to win today after they won yesterday. So there you go. And then I've got Skubal. I think I have him for 8+ on here, and then the Tigers money line. So yeah, when it's a Skubal start, you bet the Tigers and you bet Skubal. So that's where we go. He is the Cy Young winner in the AL. He's just been that good all year. I have a strikeout parlay, which is Suarez, Gore, Pepino, and Ray for 5+, and I've got it at 279. So that's the reason why I'm saying Suarez, Gore, and Pepino. He had Gore and Pepino. I know he had Gore for 4 instead of 5, but he also had Skubal in there. He had extra guys, and he got worse odds than me. That's what I'm saying. I don't see how this is right. But Suarez, Gore, Pepino, Ray, each to get 5+ Ks at 279. I feel like that's a lock. That's easy money, considering all these guys have been so good. And as you saw in the PD, I like Suarez to get 6, but I even said in that video, if you like him for 5, he's only not hit 5 once this season. And it was versus a stingy Brewers team. So, Suarez for 5 is basically a lock. And then my straight bet, I've Harbor to hit number 350 today. He's got 3 homers in the last 2 games. And none of them were cheap. None of them were cheap homers. They were all pretty well struck. He went to right center yesterday and almost got to the bullpens. So, yeah, I mean, he's seeing the ball well. He's hitting the cover off of it. I expect him to get number 350 today at home in front of the fans on this Sunday. And I think he's going to do it in dramatic fashion. I don't know when he's going to do it. Probably late in the game. They need a homer. They need something good to happen. And he hits it. That's what I feel like happens today for Bryce Harper for number 350. And go ahead and take that at +330. It's easy money right there.
Love all that. I mean, I don't like to say, well, just for the people, the Pepio and Ray is live, so that's tough to get. But I was able to get. Oh, what did I just get? I got I got the 2 of them. I got Suarez and Gore for 5+. So you can get that at +110 right now. And those games still got about
I will say the big difference though is Gore at 5 strikeouts is -175. Him at 4 strikeouts is -400. So that's one huge difference that's killing is because it almost doesn't add anything to the parlay.
Yeah, I mean he had 7 guys though. I got 4 and I got better odds. That's what I'm saying. I think his odds are just trash. I don't understand.
I don't know.
But I mean,
I don't know. I don't know where he did it.
He's got 7 guys. Dang.
I totally understand the total bases. I think stolen bases should count for total bases, if I'm being honest.
Oh, I agree.
100% should. Yeah, because that's an earned base. But anyway, no, let's have a day. Why don't we just have a day, and we'll get to the standing soon, because PD King can see the PD King can have a bad day, and he's still shout out to who's the guy who sings that have a bad Colin. I think his name is Colin. Daniel Powder. Have a bad day. He can have a bad day and still be in the top of the records, but we'll get to there when we get there. So let's get to me, so we can get there. Yeah. So I mean, I'm and I messed up that too, but actually I said it earlier, so I'm not going to go back. It's Suarez 6 Ks and Phillies money line, the exact same bet you made for the PD bet of the day. That was my only performance double, and I'd made that before I even knew you had that. So it is Suarez 6 Ks and Phillies money line. Thank goodness you were able to speak on that earlier in your video. Reverse PD of the day. Give me my guy Merrill Kelly, and to have at least 5 strikeouts, as you can see, And quick little Merrill Kelly stats. So first of all, only one time in the month of July, but he did not miss this. Wow, I didn't even realize this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games in a row. Going into July, Merrill Kelly hit 5Ks in a row. So, especially against a very, I don't really know what word I want to use because I don't want to be too disparaging to my team, but
strikeout heavy Cardinals team. You could say it.
A team that strikes out a lot. How about that?
Strikeout heavy Cardinals team.
No, I like a team that strikes out a good amount.
I
Is
feel
that
like
fine?
you just found a thesaurus to what I just said.
Yeah, let me grab it. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever makes you feel better about yourself.
But this is the game
Strikeout prone.
where
There we go. Strikeout prone.
That's a good one. I like that.
I like that too. That's good too. No, and this is blind faith. This is faith in a guy that I like a lot in Kelly, and this is a faith in a Cardinals team that this is it. Like we've got, 21 days or not 21, 11 days, 12 days, like 2 weeks, just about, before decisions need to be made. And if things are going to change, they need to change now, and they cannot be swept by the Diamondbacks in the position that they're in. So I can't, in good faith, not bet with them today. I'm kind of trying to tip the scales when it comes to Kelly. Is that what when I was putting this slide in, we did decide on reverse performance double, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. And then, so I have two. I'm going to go to the singles and then my fun little ladder parlay. Schoolboy 8Ks. We've seen that, and then I have Crochet set. And just to give some reference really quick, because we do bring you the stats, or at least we try to. Scooble has been like all over the place. I mean, 59 Ks in 6 starts in May, and that's 8, 12, 11, 8, 13, 7. Then you have June, 39 in 5 starts. That's 6, 6, 6, shout out, 8, 13, and then 15 so far in July in 3 starts, but only 2 in his last game. Oh, no, sorry. That was the All-Star game, so never mind. So 2 starts in July, 15. So, I don't know. I'm just looking for Scoobs to come out. Shout out to the Scoobs to come out in his first start after the All-Star game and go wild. With the 8Ks, I got that at minus 140. I forgot to put but they're both minus 140. I got them at Scooble 8 and Crochet 7. A little bit of insight on Crochet. His was a little bit interesting too. He has not hit this since the month of May. So 11, 12. Let's go in the opposite way. 9, 7, 8, 10, 9, 7, 9. 7 in a row. The guy is just a beast. So I took the chance. Not a chance. And you know what? Here we go. This is me getting a little bit conservative because I am on the cusp, as you'll see in a second, of getting into the green. And I thought I would take those two minus 140 to potentially get me in the green. And last but not least, I love this one. I saw this. Like I have a couple of last calls that I'll say that I may or may not put on my sheet, and if I do, I'll post them on X.com, the Everything app. So I have Crochet 6 plus Ks. As you can see, I already have him at 7. Joe Ryan 7 plus Ks, and then Scooble 8 plus, and that could get you right around 280. And I just think that's a fun little ladder. That's what I called it. A little ladder parlay, a strikeout ladder parlay. And like I said, I have a couple extra that I'm going to read in a second for last calls. You know what? Why don't we just do that now? We'll do the last calls real quick, and then we'll get to the records, and we'll get on out of here for the people.
I've got a last call that I'm going to throw on my sheet, and it's just a 2-legger, it's only plus 110, but I have 5 units on this. today because I feel like it's my lock of the day. So I'm gonna stick with the no runs first inning in the Padres Nationals game, and then I'm going with Mackenzie Gore 4+ strikeouts, and that gets you plus 110. I feel like this is almost a lock. Like CJ said, obviously if Pavetta's hanging curveballs, then I'm gonna get blown up on this. But he has not been doing that for over a month, so I trust that he's going to have it working again today. And Gore is going to have it working today, and I think we go 3, 4, 5 innings without a run, so 1 should be easy.
Wait, can you repeat that one again? Sorry.
Yeah, so it's the Padres Nationals, no run in the first inning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're sticking with your gut.
And then Mackenzie Gore 4+ strikeouts.
All right.
I mean,
CJ,
Mackenzie Gore has only
go?
not gotten 4 strikeouts once this entire season.
Pat, go ahead and snag something. I'm looking because I want to make sure that my my thought process is correct before I.
So
say
I do want to say this. I don't usually do like bet final calls. I usually have something silly to use, but today it is 2 bets that I'm not sure if, and I have time for it, thankfully, if I want to put them on my sheet on my tabletop are records. One is Gore and Pivetta 5+ Ks each. I got that at minus 110. I think we've talked ad nauseum about the 2 of those guys. And the next one was again the same game, or no, excuse me, this is a separate game. Ryan and Crochet 7 Ks each, and that is plus 182 is what I got it at. I don't know. I think coming off the All-Star break, these guys that haven't pitched in so long, their arms are a little bit liver. Like let's just go and have some fun. Like I don't know. I very much believe in every pick I've given today. I believe in and I've picked them, but I have that gut brain mix up of what I want to actually be tracked for this beautiful but gambling show, Just the Bet Slips, presented by Fans for Sports Network. But I'll let you take it. Are you ready, CJ? Or do you need
I'm gonna take the P's bet. It's gonna be the P's bet today. Every team that starts with a P in their name, I'm taking them to get the win today. So that is the San Diego Padres over top of the Washington Nationals. That is the Philadelphia Phillies over the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And then I have the Pittsburgh Pirates over the Chicago White Sox. You're getting that 3-leg parlay at, drum roll please, 367 plus 367. We're going to call it the 3 Ps. If you are a fan of the show Charmed, you would know P3. That's what I'm playing it here. P3, the Padres, the Phillies, and the Pirates all to get a win. Yes.
No, I was asking you to repeat it just so I got it right.
Phillies, Padres, Pirates, all to get a dub today. Money line.
Or Piper, Page, and Phoebe if you
Piper, Page, Phoebe, Prue, Phoebe if you want to go. Yeah. Original 3.
That's true.
Piper, Prue, in Phoebe. Also, shout out to 90s women that looked really, really good and still look pretty good now. Shout out.
Facts.
Smash parlay.
One of them is a bit crazy, but they're still hot.
That'll have to happen another day, but whatever.
It's called hot craziness scale.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely a scale. Crazy. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
These guys. All right.
As long as they're hotter than they're crazy.
Let's throw the things that some of us don't want to see, some of us really want to see. It is the records. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll start with, because one of them is not here. 3 of them, obviously. Okay, excuse me. PD King, you are number 1, 23-23, but 6 almost. Yeah, you are double second place. How do you feel? How you feel going into today?
It's been good. We had an okay day yesterday that's not on here because the picks weren't presented to you guys. It's okay. We were on the golf course, so if you want to take my picks from yesterday, if they had gotten to you, I'd be like 24-26, but I would still be right around 1680 in units because the one bet I did hit yesterday was like a plus 300. So
we would still be the same in units. Just, you know, my record would be worse, but that's okay. My units are the same, so that's kind of how I live. Honestly, has been a really good month as far as PDs, and this is what you get in baseball. When you start getting in the back half of baseball, you can start using the stats, you can start using the analytics to make smart plays that gain you a little bit, you know, bigger cash. Like, you got to think you know, most of my hits are around plus 140 to 160 to 180. I don't really hit much that's plus 200 unless I'm betting a homer and you know, I catch one. Like I am with Bryce Harper today. Hopefully Bryce Harper goes deep and I catch that plus 330. But most of my bets are sitting around the, you know, 120, 130, 140, 150 range. And if you catch a bunch of those, all you need to do is catch 2 of those and you could have 3 losses and you break even. So that's been the key. And because I've broken even, I'm up. And like, that's the key. Like, you know, just find bets that make sense based on the odds and the stats that are out there. We're in the part of the baseball season where you can start doing that and having a good showing.
I love that. Parlay guy, anything you want to add to
No, you know,
you're
after
at?
I hit my parlay and that plus 110, I'm gonna be like plus 1.5 to 2 units anyway. I'll be on the left side. And then we're gonna start. We need to start putting up a sheet. And I think we need to do it for the 750 club and the PDs of the day, and start tracking the units on those as well. Because if we factor that in, I'm up like 16 units right now. So
yeah, I'd be.
And if you factor his in, he'd probably be up 40, like almost 40 units.
I wouldn't be up that big. I wouldn't be up that big.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be a part of our personal, but we should have a separate sheet with those units for those two, because I think those could get pretty big pretty soon. I think we're going to start hitting a lot of these.
They get
I
wild.
need to. Yeah. All right, boys. Well, that does it for the show. Thank you both for hopping in. I very much appreciate it. It was nice to not be alone doing this thing. You know, I'm still a little. I'll be good for tomorrow. Should be good for tomorrow. Depends on work. We're at member guest. You guys know this. We're at member guest weekend. So, it's. I mean, I'm still doing the best I can. I have surgery coming up in a couple of weeks, but like, you know, it is right between you guys, right? So you're Rob. You're the 9th.
What's that?
Your birthday, the 9th.
Yes, the 9th, and his CJ's 24th, right?
Yeah, Thursday. My boss.
So yeah, and then everything. Yeah, so this crew is going to be having a very strange next couple weeks, but hopefully it works out for everybody when it comes to birthdays, bets, and everything in between. You guys know the deal. So when I hit end stream, the song's just going to come up.
Yeah, once you hit end, it brings it up automatically, man.
But before you go, I have a final decree. On August 9th for my birthday, when we run the show, I will have a plus 2,000 that is on my sheet.
Ooh.
That's a boy. That's a boy right there. That's a freaking.
All right,
that's a gambling boy.
You know what? Not to be outdone. I will have a bet that is plus 724 for my birthday, July 24th.
There you go. Perfect. Love it.
Yes.
I don't know. I will have a bet that is also 2,000.
All right, let's go.
For the birthday boy. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much, and we will see you tomorrow. Don't know what the crew will be, but you know we will be there around 6 o'clock, like Parker likes to say. It'll be in there like swimwear. It is still July. It is still summer. But all we like to do, because it is July, we like to bring you the hot
tips
to help
your bet slips. Let's see if this works.
Yo, we in the game talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs, parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the waves. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.